This episode is about thoughts. What can we do about reoccurring thoughts that bother us? Every thought is charged with an emotion. So I can think about this book and bring me joy, and you can think about the same book and connect it to how you experience the book to create a different type of emotions. So the thoughts themselves are not really bothersome. The emotions associated with the thoughts will really capture our energy and attention and will be draining if the emotions are not so great. Now, I would like to share with you a model. The model is called Circle of Concern and Circle of Influence. You can find this in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People book of Stephen Covey, a course which I used to deliver in the corporate world. And it's a book that is very dear of mine. I would say it's one of the top 5 spiritual books that you can read. So I really recommend you to read it. So the Circle of Concern and Circle of Influence is a model that I've been applying for almost 20 years right now. And it's a tool of detachment. Now, how does it work? You have a small circle, which is the circle of influence. And then you have a bigger circle, which is the circle of concern. Now, if you draw this circle of influence on a piece of paper and you draw the bigger circle around it, you would like to see, you'll be surprised to see that a lot of our thoughts are not within the circle of influence. They are outside the circle of influence. I'll give you an example. Again, I will give you an example for the Middle East here. A lot of people complain about the weather. It's extreme hot sometimes, but even when it's not hot, people like to complain. So people like to think and talk and get engaged about matters that they cannot be changed by ourselves, right? By us. So the circle of influence contains only those thoughts that we have the ability to do something about. For example, the way I dress is in the circle of influence. What I eat every day is the circle of influence. What I drink, what I study, what I think about, who I talk to, relationships, a job, everything that is within my power, it is in the circle of influence. On the other hand, the wars that are happening in the world, the weather, the tsunamis, the earthquakes, the planets, the calendar, the time, day and night, there's really nothing I can do about. The prices of the gasoline, there's really not much I can do about. The presidents and the politics, nothing I can do about. So this model allows us to visualize what are the things that are within our circle of influence, and this concerns a lot about relationships. We can change others or how they think or what they do, but we can change how we think and what we do. So once you have this model and you take a piece of paper, a large piece of paper, and you start observing the pattern of thoughts and you practice, you run the model. Every time you have a pattern of a thought that you think, is this helping me? Run the model. Take that thought and the emotions associated with it and put them in the model. Is it within our circle of influence? Think about it, do something, find solutions. Is it outside the circle of influence? Don't bother about it. Detach. Practice detachment. That's it. Thank you very much. I see you in the next episode. The last